Family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. Um, and you could also use this as a manifestation video. All you need to do is claim the energy as your own. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on twin flame stuff, spiritual advice, um, astrology readings, and more. My information is in the description below. Um, Keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. And as always, ask God for discernment for knowing if this is the video for you. All right, y'all. So I wanted to talk just for a minute about um, manifesting. And I was listening to someone's recording about manifesting. And one thing that you can do to manifest is releasing something. So, say you want something, you want it so bad, you're holding on tight. And what happens when you hold water in your hand? It all just goes out. You squeeze your hand so tight, and all the water drips out. So sometimes when you release it, you let it go. And at first you ask for it, you put your passion out there, whatever it is that you want. You say, this is what I want. Just consider the thing that you want needs to line up with what you really want your spirit, with what you think you want, and you can also feel the emotion of it. And if it doesn't, then sometimes it's tough for you to get it because you feel like you don't really even want it or you don't agree with it. So just keep in mind it needs to be something that you really agree with, that you really say. For example, I manifested this vehicle at the time. I had no way to pay for it. I didn't have a job. I just knew that I really loved it. I saw this car. I was in love with the car. Like, as soon as I saw it, I went to a lot and I knew what I could afford. So I was trying to get the thing that I could afford. And so the salesperson, he was like, okay, this, I was asking about the car that I saw that I fell in love with when I saw it. I said, well, how much is this car? And he told me, and I was like, okay, that's out of my price range. I didn't even have a job at the time. I just had a side hustle. And so the car that I could afford that with a side hustle. Um, and so I was like, if I don't get this car that I said I could afford, I'm walking, and he was like, you're gonna leave. And I was like, yeah. So he said, all right, let me check. So he goes less than 5 minutes later, y'all. Less than 5 minutes later, he comes back and says, you're approved. But that other car that you wanted that you could afford is too old. The car that you got approved for is the car that you want. And I was like, this is crazy. No proof of income, no nothing. But this is how God works. This is how the spirit moves. So I ended up getting the car. I paid for it. It was fine. But it was like, the car, I was in love with this as soon as I saw it. It was like pearl white, it was glistening in the sun. I was like, oh man, I'm conflicted because I really love this car, but I felt like I couldn't afford it. And so don't doubt that the spirit can move for you, that God can move for you to help you to get something that you want. But that's it. Being in alignment in that way, like you really have this deep desire for something. It's almost like you fall in love with it as soon as you see it. It could be a relationship, so it could be like a specific person. It could be an object like a car, it could be a house, it could be whatever it is, a purse, it could be shoes, but when you see it, you just know that that's the one, that's the thing for you. And so that's one way to manifest. It's one of the most powerful ways that you can manifest. And when you do it, you can see just how fast you can manifest something. All right, y'all. So just wanted to share that information. Thank you for joining me. As always, I will say happy lighting, fast manifesting. Keep working on growing your spiritual power. And I'm going to make y'all another video soon. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye for now.